All right, so good evening, everyone. If you're watching over on YouTube, this is the beginning of the YouTube portion. Obviously, here, our next stop on Route 66 with now Team Eastern USA, as we will be taking the states of Florida, Alabama, Indiana, North Carolina, South Carolina, Ohio, and Wisconsin. All the players that are on those respective states who are good enough to make the NHL pretty much, or high enough overall to make the team. There's a lot of guys in the AHL and so forth that wouldn't quite make the team. I think we have like 19 forwards, so a lot of the people we put on the team probably won't even make it. It's more just to get representation from each state, as some states have less players than others. So this is our third to last stop. Yeah, I believe so, on Route 66, because next week will be Team Minnesota. The week after that will be Team Central. So if you're watching on YouTube, you'll be seeing a map on the screen right now. All these different colors are of different regions. The orange one is Eastern US, which we're doing tonight, and the blue are all solo states. So this is the next stop. We haven't had great success, but we'll see if Eastern USA can make the playoffs and put in their claim to have American dominance when it comes to the skill that comes out of their states. So just a quick point here is that I'm still using the February 21st or 14th, yeah, 14th roster, something like that. Whichever rosters I used last time, I had to recreate all of the teams because the rosters got deleted for some reason, which were great. So I took that opportunity to at least bring the rosters to a more current date. I also downgraded Dustin Byfuglien. As we saw last week, teams always just sign him and he goes off and scores 50, 60 points as an 87 overall. So I downgraded him to an 81. So we are ready to create this team. It starts off slow. We're going to go through Florida, Alabama, Indiana, but then when we get to the end, Ohio, Wisconsin, it'll pick up. So I know like Wisconsin's not totally eastern, the most eastern state, but we had to reach a little bit to make all the requirements work, when it has to be a certain number of goalies and defensemen. So let's get it going without further ado. And we'll start off strong. You know what? At the state of Florida, going first to the forward position. Not strong, but the defense is a bit stronger. We'll start off over on the Washington Capitals, and we're going to go get ourselves a beautiful 79 overall grinder, Garnet Hathaway, from the shiny state of Florida. By the way, I didn't even mention, we are based out of Florida tonight. We are the Florida Grapefruit, playing at Disney World Arena, right in the heart of the Magic Kingdom. Next up, over on the Chicago Blackhawks, keeping with the forwards from the state of Florida, will be Ryan Carpenter, 78 overall, two-way forward. Then we're going to get a nice name as we go over to the New Jersey Devils. I'm not sure what his overall is, to be honest. Mr. Jack Hughes. Is he an 80-81? He's an 80 overall playmaker. He will grow for sure, which is very nice. So Jack Hughes, welcome aboard. And you know what? I forgot to send out the tweet, so click just sent out the tweet. Perfect. Now we go to the Colorado Avalanche. I don't think this guy's going to make the team, actually. Magna. But just to say that we got him, if he's even here. Actually, he's not here. He's probably in the AHL. I don't think that's a huge deal, but I got a Colorado Avalanche. They're the Cleveland Monsters. Magna? I don't even see Magna. Alright, sorry, Magna. You do not make the team. Whoa, how come Kiefer Sherwood? Oh, that's Cole Sherwood. Oh, I didn't even know that he had a brother. Huh. Alright, so no Magna. That's okay. Next, we move into the defense now. This is pretty big. These are pretty big names. Philadelphia Flyers starting us off as we'll get the Ghost. Shane Gostisbehere, 84 overall, medium elite, offensive defenseman. Going to be very good for the chemistry. Bang. Next, speaking of offensive defensemen, we're going to the Vancouver Canucks to get Jack Hughes' brother, Quinn Hughes, 86 overall, offensive defenseman. Wonderful. And then to round it all off, we'll go to the Arizona Coyotes. Hopefully a defensive defenseman, Jake Chychrun? No, a two-way D. Yeah, that makes sense. Only an 83 overall, though. He's been doing very, very well. Yeah, Dallas Eakins can be our coach from Florida. Jake Chychrun, 83 overall, two-way D. Bang. And then last but not least, we go to the Columbus Blue Jackets, and we get, do you say Peaky? Is that how you pronounce it? Peaky. There he is, 75 overall, two-way D. Andrew Peaky. Bang. Okay, so that is the state of Florida. Next, we move to the wonderful state of Alabama. Thanks, Crazy. The one and only player in the state of Alabama. Everyone's been hyping him up in the Discord server. Everyone's been excited for a long time. Let's get it over with and welcome the king of the grapefruits himself, Mr. Nick Dowd, 78 overall, the lone survivor from the state of Alabama. One of only 3 players, I believe, to ever make the NHL from the state of Alabama. Two-way forward, 80 faceoffs. Welcome aboard. Sweet home Alabama, baby. Next, we're going to move to the state of Indiana, and we'll go get probably a fan favorite right now. Someone can let Hobbsy know that this guy's coming to the team over on the Ottawa Senators, and we'll get a overall, 79 overall, Drake Batherson, two-way forward. And then, he's been down on his luck, but we're going to go to the New York Rangers, and we'll pick up a defenseman who's been, Jack Johnson, 79 overall, two-way D. He's had a tough season, but hey, I still believe in him here on the Grapefruit. He's going to do great things. I know it. Next, we're going to go to North Carolina. Senators prospect. I think he's in the AHL. No, he's probably in the NHL. How could I be so foolish? I underestimated him. Hold on. Ottawa Senators. There you go. Yeah, no problem, Mikey. As we'll go get, is he here? Where's Logan Brown? Did I pass him? J. Brown. Where's L. Brown? No, where's Logan Brown? He's not in the NHL or the AHL. Did I miss something? Logan Brown. Stutzla's there. Oh, why is he listed as a center? But I know he can play center, but he's not really playing center right now. Come on, why is this game playing with me? Don't tell me I was in on the Belleville Senators and just went over him. I guess, wow, I had to scroll down further. I thought he was going to be, all right, so my bad. He's a 75 overall power forward. All right, the lone representative of North Carolina. Now we'll head over to the, yeah, that's very true, Mikey. Now we'll head over to the Minnesota Wild. We love the Minnesota Wild here on the channel. And we'll get the only player to ever come from South Carolina, and that is Ryan Hartman, 79 overall, two-way forward, the lone representative ever of South Carolina. Make your state proud. So now we got the bigger states, the last two, Ohio and Wisconsin. So the first forward coming from the state of Wisconsin will be from the Vancouver Canucks, a nice 86 overall, J.T. Miller. Going to be very helpful to have him. A very hot player right now over on the Columbus Blue Jackets, recently acquired Jack Roslovic, 81 overall, two-way forward. See, why is Roslovic a winger, but Stutzla's a center? Hartman not a grinder, two-way forward grinder kind of guy. Then we'll go over to the Boston Bruins, and we're going to get Sean Corrali, another Ohio boy. Sean Corrali, a lot of center, a lot of two-way forwards here in the eastern U.S. And we'll go to the Colorado Avalanche, another two-way forward, a winger, who we had in the Minnesota Wild franchise mode. Same as the Anaheim Ducks franchise mode, Kiefer Sherwood. Next, we go to defense, and we get Connor Murphy, 80 overall defensive defenseman from the Chicago Blackhawks. Definitely, yeah, he'll be useful for the fourth line if we can get more grinders. Hartman may not fit the chemistry at all because of since he's a grinder. And then our starting goaltender from the Carolina Hurricanes, Ohio's own Alexander. Hold on. Wait for it. Wait, I went to the wrong place. Keep waiting for it. Oh no, what are the Hurricanes, I totally forgot. What's the Hurricanes, AHL team? Thunderbirds? No. Rockford? No. Why do these teams keep changing affiliations? Why can't it just be what I always remember them as? Chicago Wolves. Hey, Nedeljkovic. There he is. Alexander Nedeljkovic. Yeah, thank you. My apologies. Right, he isn't a grinder, so that wouldn't be helpful anyways. Hey, Yoel Armia. Let's go. 1-0 Montreal. As the Canadians take a lead semi-late into the first period. Yoel Armia against his old team, the Winnipeg Jets. First goal under Dominique Ducharme, the new head coach. Let's see this one. I gotta see this. Hold on. Romanov has the puck. Beautiful vision. Nice pass through the middle. Oh, 5-hole. Yoel Armia. Give him the heart. Nedeljkovic, welcome to the team. Starting goaltender. 79 overall. That's where it's going to hurt a little bit. Now we can move into the state of Wisconsin. Another hot player right now, very hot, is Joe Pavelski, 85 overall. See, why is Joe Pavelski listed as a right winger with 82 faceoffs? Jake, oh yeah, is Jake Bean? Where's Jake Bean from? I didn't have him listed, but I could check him out. Then we go over to the Arizona Coyotes, but just to say, 85 overall, it's going to be very helpful, no matter where he plays. Nick Schmaltz, 83 overall, another two. Look at all these two-way forwards. We're going to need a two-way forward kind of coach. Nick Schmaltz, 83 overall. And then staying on the Coyotes, actually, we got Phil Kessel. What? He's an 85 overall? Pfft, wonderful. 85 overall sniper, Phil the Thrill Kessel. Let's go. Oh, what 2BC says, gotcha. Love Armia. And I love Jumbo, Mark. Love Jumbo. Then we'll go to the Winnipeg Jets. Mason Appleton. Let me guess, another two-way forward, right? Appleton, there he is. 78 overall two-way forward. Boston Bruins, Craig Smith. Let me guess, a two-way forward. Well, I know he's a two-way forward. 81 overall. Anders Bjork is also here. Yeah, there we go. A couple Wisconsin boys on the Bruins. Another two-way forward. Now we go to the Ottawa Senators. That's where he was most recently. Since then, he's been on two other teams. Alex Galchenyuk. I don't know why or how he's an 82 overall, but he is. So I would probably downgrade him. Medium elite potential. That's so crazy. Alex Galchenyuk, welcome to the team. Hopefully he can redeem himself. And now here comes some defensive names, as we'll go to the Minnesota Wild and get the captain in our franchise mode. Sorry, even scrolled too far. Defensive defenseman Ryan Suter. That's going to be amazing for the chemistry on the first pair with whoever he goes with, like Quinn Hughes. That's going to be really, really nice. Next, we go to the Buffalo Sabres. Yeah, Galchenyuk always grows, which is what I don't really want. Like I feel like that's cheesing it, so I'll probably downgrade him a little bit after we make the team. Jake McCabe, 81 overall, two-way D. And then over on the New Jersey Devils, we get, I'm going to say 83 overall, Will Butcher. Yeah, there I was right. 83 overall, two-way D, Will Butcher. And then we need our last goalie, which we can't get because for some reason I can find him in franchise mode, but he does not show up anywhere when I look for him in the on the teams that he should be on. It's Troy Grisenik, a 78 overall goaltender who should be in the LA Kings system but doesn't show up. So what I'm going to do is just go to the Kings system here, the Ontario Reign. I'm going to give myself a Berube, and then when we start up the franchise mode, I'm going to trade Berube to the LA Kings. Sorry, you know, it wouldn't make sense really, because then they have two Berubes. What I'm going to do, I'll take a random goalie from somewhere else, and I'll throw in a draft pick, whatever, just to get that goalie on our team. So let's just take a random goalie. Olafson, welcome to the Florida Grapefruits, buddy. So that is the team right there. Let's save it up, and we'll see what overall we have comparatively to the rest of the teams that we have created here. And we get an 84 overall. Not the best, but definitely not the worst. Definitely headlined by big names like Kessel, Pavelski, JT Miller, Suter, Hughes. Goaltending is rough, and the 59 overall goalie brings it down for sure. Maybe it's an 85 overall kind of team. And just not great center depth, but, you know, if we put Pavelski at center, for example, he can be our first-line center, so I'm not super worried. Schmaltz can be second-line center, and we're going to downgrade Galchenyuk a little bit, I think. So that'll be a little jump in the YouTube video while we take care of that. All right, 79 overall for Alex Galchenyuk. I think that's more fair with low top 6 potential. So still room to grow, and he definitely makes the team. But just to say that, come on, 82 overall medium elites after being on like 3 teams in 3 days. Let's get a little more real here. So as usual, unfortunately, Ottawa Senators have to come out to bring in the Florida team. Very sorry to all the Ottawa fans out there. As always, it's nothing personal. I think we're ready to start the career like that. The Florida Grapefruit, Atlantic Division. Let's start it up. All right, let's get these lines started here. Boy, -1. Fantastic. Let's fix the roster management first. Then we'll figure it out. Yoel Armia scoring twice tonight so far. 2-0 Canadians as the first period is close to wrapping up here in the real world. 4, so injuries off, so we got to keep that in mind. And we have to trade for the goalie. So we'll do that first of all. He's on the Oilers. Huh? We even looked at the AHL of the Oilers, but he's in the NHL. What? He's in the Kings system. I don't get it. But whatever. We'll trade for him, and I'll fix it for the Route 66 tournament. I'll try and find him. I don't get why. So here you go. You take whatever, a third-round pick and that goalie, Olafsson. There we go. How do you like that? There you go. I almost feel guilty saying yes. Well, no problem. You can just say yes. Jokovic, Grosnick, perfect. And then for the forwards, we said we want to call up Nick Dowd. Great meme. We love Nick Dowd. And then for forwards, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 with Dowd. So, yeah, Carpenter and Appleton can go down. And we'll work that out. Okay, let's fix these lines. Ned Wong, 51% team fit, not good. If you go ahead, Grimes is defensive, and he has a 62% team fit. B minus. Not bad. Not bad. +1 is nice. I'm not going to get a +3. No, that's not going to happen. And +5 on the first unit. Love that. Okay, so that's pretty much it. We don't want to touch too much. We're not going to play with it forever. I like these lines. Depth doesn't really matter because there's no injuries. So we could play, instead of Connor Murphy, we could play Jake McCabe, who's an 81. So I am a bit more inclined to do that, but he has a terrible fit. So that's why, yeah, I don't think that would work. No. So we'll go back to Murphy here. Put Kessel here. JT Miller can go there. Pavelski. Now Miller has better face-offs. Okay, Kessel can go second unit. Pavelski goes there on his off wing. Roslovic. Kessel on that first unit. See, this is a +3. Hughes, Galchenyuk, Kessel gets a +3. But is it worth taking off my 85 and 86 overall to get a +3, you know? Switch Hughes and Pavelski. Then Hughes can go here. There you go. I'm just not sold on Roslovic that much. 86 offensive defense. Yeah, if anything needs to be changed, we'll change it. 3-man PK looks fine. Pavelski should probably be there. I don't know why he's not. Okay, that's all finally done and over with, and the lines will just look like that. We got +1s, we got +5 on the first D pair. Special teams are just +1/+1. Pounding kill +3/+3. Wonderful. Goalies are not great with Jokovic and Grosnick, but and hopefully we have growth from Galchenyuk and Hughes, and we'll keep notes on that, and Quinn Hughes. We'll keep notes on that as the season goes on, and let's hope for a good season from the Florida Grapefruits. Not the strongest team, but I don't know. I don't even know if I should say anything, because whenever I say anything, it just goes awry. This is the best team we've made yet. I don't want to say anything, but I'm thinking playoffs, and we finished like bottom 3 in the NHL. Yeah, give me your predictions here. Mark says 41, 30, and 11. Let's hear those predictions. It hasn't been good in the past. So preseason we went 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 2, and 2 in the preseason. Not great, not terrible. And before we kick off our first game at Disney World Arena, we need to name a captain for the team here. Let's get a captain going. Terrible numbers here, but I'm not going to kill myself to fix the numbers. Captain Ryan Suter, alternates JT Miller and Joe Pavelski, maybe? And you know what? I'm going to give it to the 85 overall sniper. Maybe I'll get him, give a little boost in his step, a little +1 attributes like a Hockey Ultimate Team to score some goals. All right, kicking off our inaugural season here at Disney World Arena at the Magic Kingdom. Mickey Mouse drops the puck at center ice. Yeah, he is. Legend. And we are ready to start off our first season. First period, 1-0, and Quinn Hughes scores the first goal for Grapefruit history. Second period, 2-1. Dominic Kubalik ties it up, then Sean Corrali restores the lead. And now we're heading into the third, being outshot by 6, but up by 1. That's true, the 3 Wisconsin boys getting the letters. 2-2 as Zach Smith ties it up. It's 2 goals on 27 shots past Alex Jokovic. Being outshot 30-19 at the moment, but still a tight 2-2 game. Who has the winner on their stick? Who wants to put it home? Or will we see overtime? Yes, we will. Overtime in our first game ever. Can we get a 3-on-3 hero, or will we go to the shootout? We're going to the shootout. Sorry, Legend. And in the shootout, we take it 3-2. Kessel, Pavelski, and then Quinn Hughes. We kept him on the shootout line, and he gets the game-winning goal. Kanan DeBrincat score, but it wasn't enough as Jokovic stood just tall enough and made it 35 saves on 37 shots. Look at that for the 79 overall. How do you like that? big shootout victory, and we are 1-0 to start the year. Let's get some simulation in. Who knows if it'll be a long one or not. Gotta get to the we gotta finish this up so I can get to the Trevor Zegras career simulation, which is probably already up on YouTube. Actually, if I upload this on Friday, yeah, it will be coming tomorrow at the latest. If you're watching on YouTube, on Saturday, I'm hoping. If you're watching this on Friday. So after the shootout win to start the season, we had a shootout loss, a regulation loss, a 3-0 shutout win, then a 3-2 shootout loss, 4-2 loss, and we're 2-2-2 through our first 6 games. Yeah, the sim is not great, but we do what we can. Montreal Canadians, another tight loss, 2-1 right there. These are tight games so far. 2-1 overtime loss. Ugh, these are really tight games so far. Oh, baby. 2-3-3. 5-2 win. Wonderful. Let's get back in the saddle here. Vegas Golden Knights, we beat them in the shootout. They had a really good record. Then an overtime loss. Weird record to start the year, 4-3-4. Now we're 4-4-4 with a 4-1 loss. Sabres 5-3 win. Okay. And we'll go see the Florida Panthers. We'll go see them whenever that game comes around. 5-6-4, 3-2 loss against the Vegas Golden Knights. We'll go to the Panthers, who are 8-3-1. Tampa Bay Lightning, we lost 3-2 last week and we beat them 4-3 this week. Did we play Florida yet? No, we didn't. Perfect. So our first game in franchise history against our Florida rivals. We already played Tampa Bay a couple times, but here we go. They're 9-3-1. We're 6-7-4. So we got to get back to 500 here. Let's do it. First period, 0-0. Second period, 2-1. Anton Stralman scores shorthanded, but then Nick Schmaltz and Jack Hughes come right back, and it's 2-1 Grapefruit. Did we? Oh, I thought that was preseason, unless I read that wrong. I thought it was preseason that we lost 4-3 to the Panthers. I must have looked at that wrong. But either way, third period here against the Panthers, and we are up 2-1. Power play. First one was killed off, and the second one's killed off as well. Grosenick is standing tall. Third power play of the period, and we kill it off again, but then Borgstrom ties it up 2-2. Power play late, and then Barkov, no! From up 2-1, 2 unanswered, and we drop it 3-2 the final. Who's getting all these penalties? Corrali, Miller, and Hartman. And we lose 3-2. Come on, Chris Dringer. He's playing amazing in the real world. Hate to see it. Second period started up for the... this was preseason, no? Yeah, this was... that was a preseason game against the Panthers. Second period started up between the Canadians and the Jets. Let me check this out. We got to be careful with taking penalties. What's Ryan Hartman doing out here? Ryan Hartman, -5 with 4 penalty minutes. Yeah, maybe some line change. I don't like to touch it too much. -5. 2 plus. Nick Dowd has 9 points and a +4. Sweet home Alabama, baby. Wow, and Sean Corrali, 14 penalty minutes, 75 discipline, Hartman, 65 discipline. All right, you're out of here, guys. Very short leash. Mason Appleton, get in there. He has, 70 faceoffs? Wonderful. Give him the C. And Ryan Hartman, you're out of there. Drake Batherson, welcome to the team. He also has low faceoffs, right? 70 faceoffs. Yeah, fits the first line super well. But we're not going to touch it yet. Galchenyuk, -11 with 4 points. All right. Even more disappointing than I thought. So, and that's, I'm surprised you were able to disappoint me even more than I thought you could. Drake Batherson, welcome to the first line, my friend. Terrible plus-minus from that first line. Second line's been all right. Defense, -9 and -9. Nice. For the 91 overall Hughes and the 92 overall Suter. That makes sense. -2, -5, 1, and 4. Okay. Goalies, both playing well. Okay, nothing more to say. Those will be the only changes. Jack Hughes, yeah, he's definitely going to come up to the top 6, I think, sooner rather than later. All right. So to start the season, we are what? We have 6-8-4. 6-8-4. Let's go see the. I don't know. Let's just start simulating. Give Dowd the C. He has to keep earning it. Keep it up. If he wants to take it away from Ryan Suter, he has to keep up that crazy pace. 5-2 loss. Great. Against the Detroit Red Wings. Penguins 4-2 loss. Okay. And if we lose this game, we're going back to basics. Florida Panthers, 7-2 loss. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, Drake Batherson, you're off the first line, and we're going to have to fix up the lines now. Let's do this. Batherson, -7 in 3 games. Congratulations. You disappointed me even more than I thought you could. Then the same with Galchenyuk. All right, Pavelski's going to go to the first line. This make a stacked first line, I guess. Schmaltz Jack Hughes is already an 82 overall. Great. And he fits the second line. Okay, great. Batherson can go third line. 70 faceoffs, though, not great. Schmaltz also 70 faceoffs. Craig Smith's a +3. I guess the rest of this could stay the same. Appleton a -2. Nah. 4 goals, 4 assists. That's it for JT Miller. Any power play points? 4 of his 8 points are on the power play. We're going back to basics. Back to how we had it before. Hughes is already at 72 faceoffs. Great. We got to do anything we can out here. All right. PK Powney Smith first line. Now he fits perfectly on the second line. And before I check the penalty kill percentage, I just want to simulate a couple of games because if it might not be a special teams problem. Minnesota Wild 3-0 win. Beautiful. Okay, let's keep it up. Dallas Stars 6-1 loss. The simulation engine is never kind to us. It is never kind. Rangers 4-3 loss. What? Stacked defense. Come on. All right. Best lines. I don't care about penalty kill. I don't care about whatever. We're best linesing it. Oh, yeah, that was a grimy goal. The Jets just scored on the power play. That was a big puck battle in front of the net. Whatever. We're 7-14-4. Best lines. Let the computer decide. 8-6 loss. At least we scored 6 goals, right? 4-2 loss. Great, great, great. Well, at least we didn't have to get our hopes up too early. 5-2 win against the Canadians. Penalty kill snug. Let me see that. It wasn't even. That was just, yeah. That wasn't. That was Petrie, I think. He couldn't get out of the crease. That was a weird scramble. Nah, that's just a bad goal. Overtime win, overtime loss, shootout loss, regulation loss. We'll just go to the end of the season. This will be a quick one here on the YouTube channel. 2-0 win, 3-2 win. Unless things really turn around, but Mark says 25, 45, and 12. Wonderful. 4-3 shootout win. New Jersey Devils. 6-5 overtime win. These games, a lot of these games going to overtime. Shootout win. Look at all the games that go beyond 60 minutes. So how many games have been played so far this season? 30. Hold on. +6 plus. Why can't I count? Just how many games? I don't want to count. I just want to go out. 37. Great. 37. 37 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13. 13 out of 37 games, so about a third. Every third game goes beyond 60 minutes. Thanks, Just Chillin'. I don't feel like counting. I'm just disgusted. Change up the overtime lineup? Yeah, that's a good point, Mark. How's everybody looking over here? -7 and -13. -13, -1, -8, -5. Beautiful. 33, 36, and 13. Great. -10, -2. -21 for Phil Kessel. -9, 0. -7, 7, 5, 1. -19 for Galchenyuk. All right. I'm done with Alex Galchenyuk. Oh, boy. Galchenyuk out. Who was better? 7 games, -10? Nope. Mason Appleton. Get in there. Special teams. Whatever. Why is Sean Corrali with 81 faceoffs? Why would he go there? But, okay, that makes sense. But why is he not a... Oh, he is... Okay, that's my bad. I thought he was listed as a left wing. What a weird lineup, though. At least go like this. Extras, 3-on-3. Miller, Kessel, Pavelski, Schmaltz. He doesn't get much better than that. Maybe just put Hughes on the top pair instead. Numbers haven't been great. Grosnick's been a bit better. More simulation in. 14, 17, and 6. They're giving us a little bit of hope, but just... You know that meme in the Avengers? Another overtime win with Hawkeye. He just says, no, don't do that. Don't give me hope. 2-1 overtime win, 4-2 win, then a 2-1 loss, a 2-1 loss. Close games, man. Close games. Minnesota Wild, we beat them 3-1, and then we lose 2-1 against the Hurricanes. Classic. Canadians power play right now in the real world. Come on, boys. We need a nice little special teams goal. 5-2 loss, 3-2 shootout loss. Sharks win. We beat the Sharks 4-3 in overtime. Man. I'm just excited to see the simulation. There's a lot going on the channel these days. We got simulation we got the playoffs of the Minnesota Wild year number 5 coming up. We got the Trevor Zegras career simulation coming up. Armia hat trick, that would be great. And then as well, we gotta finish season number 1 with Oakland in the MLB series as well. And then eventually gotta finish the SpongeBob series. 8-2 win. What? 23 and 7 at the All-Star break. Actually, you know what? At the All-Star break, we can take a pause to just look at the stats. Although it won't make us change anything. 36 points in 50 games for Phil the Thrill Kessel. Not much of a thrill. Negative 22. Miller, Pavelski, Hughes, Suter, Ryan Suter, Ghost, Smith, Roslovic's a 0 at least. Galchenyuk's out of there. Appleton is a negative 11 in 20 games. Cool. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're doing best lines. Galchenyuk, what a fool. Neto Jokovic, Grosnick's been... Yeah, they're both playing all right. They're both doing more than I'd even expect them to do. So, no issues there. Just let EA do the magic. Anyone down in the AHL that we could call up, maybe? Just as a final hope here. We got Anders Bjork. And we have Garnet... No, we can't put Hathaway. You know what? Logan Brown, the power forward. Which one's which? I don't even know which one's which. But Logan Brown, the power forward, could get called up. Let's just do that to fix up the player types. 3-1. Hey, look at that. Thomas Tatar on the power play. Bing, bing, bing. Thomas Tatar, away. We'll call up Logan Brown. I don't know which one's which, but we'll call him up. And we'll call up Bjork as well. Why not? And in the NHL, we'll send down... Galchenyuk, who's never touching the ice again, so I don't care if he gets claimed, as well as Batherson. Great. Alex Galchenyuk does not get claimed. Jack Johnson, no, I don't think that would be too helpful, unfortunately. Galchenyuk, there you go. That's a big contract for Lambert. Appleton will come out. Trade Galchenyuk? No, it doesn't. We don't. If we trade him, what are we gonna trade him for? Bjork can go 4th line. And then Logan Brown can go 3rd line center? How does that work with the chemistry? +1. Fits the 3rd line best. Why not? Logan Brown, 3rd line, power forward, center. Take out Craig Smith, put Logan Brown. Does that help chemistry at all? Put him in the right... Ooh, we'd get a +3. Would get a +3 if we did this. Put Quinn Hughes at plus. Nah, what? You know what? Whatever. Let's just do it. See what happens. Let the stars decide. And Minsky, welcome in. Let's go. At the All-Star break, through 50 games, we are 20, 23, and 7. Not over yet. But our opportunity is dwindling fast. The window is closing. It was Kyle Connor scoring the power play. Gotcha. 2-1 win followed by a 3-1 loss. All right, all right. A little streak would be nice, but I'm not holding my breath. Toronto Maple Leafs, 8-6 loss. Tough if you listen to your Mete's. Yeah, Mete. I don't know. Mete, he's had a lot of opportunity. It's not like he hasn't gotten... Like, right now, he's being messed with a little bit, potential-wise. You know, he's not getting a lot of playing time. But the last couple seasons, he's been playing full seasons, you know. Okay, hold on. 3-0 loss, but then 4-3 shootout win, 3-2 shootout win, 5-4 win, 5-1 win, 5-4 overtime loss, 4-3 loss. No, just give me that hope and take it away. 4-3 overtime win against the Blue Jackets. Let's go for a home and homie. Let's go back to back. We're on the little Florida road trip coming up. As we'll keep simming. We lose 5-1 against the Flames. Love it. 26-28 and 26-29 and 8 as we lose 4-3 against the Capitals and 6-2 loss. Fit right now, will NHL... No, he wouldn't. He would have to go through waivers to be in the AHL. Not worth it. All right. First period, 1-0, Mikhail Sergachev. Second period, 1-0. It remains. Shots 29-16. The grapefruits are going off. Squeezing out that juice. Oh, man. Keep talking about the Habs. 3-1. Ryan McDonough. There's a chance Gallagher behind the net. Loses it. Halfway through the second period. 3-0. Oh, okay, let's get out of here. 3-0 loss. Nice shutout win for Vasilevsky. 36-8. Even when we get the shots going, even when we squeeze that juice, we can't get it. We got to squeeze harder than the GME Gamma squeeze. If you know what I'm talking about, only the real ones will know. Ah, man. All right, let's try this again. Against the Florida Panthers. First period, 1-0, Phil Kessel. Second period, 2-1. Jack Hughes puts us up 2-0, and then Duclair cuts the lead in half. And then Frank Vetrano ties it up at 2. That's cool. That's cool. 2-1, shots 30-22. If maybe like JT Miller, Joe Pavelski, one of the 85 overall players want to show up and score a goal to give us a win, that would be nice. Maybe 91 overall, Quinn Hughes with the +5. Power play, no. Awesome. Just let in a goal late, and we'll just lose 3-2. That's even better. Thank you. That's exactly what I wanted. 3-2 loss, and I am officially declaring that the season is over. So let's go to the last game against the Columbus Blue Jackets. We'll wear the home jerseys, we'll watch a little action, and we'll check the stats and everything, and we'll call it a night. Eastern USA, man, cannot catch a break with this Route 66. Every team has been horrible. I don't know what this says about American players, but we're trying to say who's the best team in the States. Well, none of them are even the best team enough to, none of them can even make the playoffs. So how can anyone claim that they're the best? 4-0 loss, 8-3 loss. Neta Jokovic, man, 3-2 shootout win, 6-0 loss, 2-0. Yeah, okay, it's over. It's over. Beautiful highlights I'm watching right now. Oh, over on RDS, Thomas Tatar, Phil Dano linking up. Oh, man, 6-2 win, 6-2 loss, 5-2 loss. Kane and Matthews. Well, we already saw Kane. We saw Matthews on Team Western USA, and we saw Kane on Team New York. We're 33-40-8. One last chance to get a 34th win on the season against the 44-31-6 Blue Jackets. And let me just open up my thing here about the records. So Massachusetts got 27 wins. Upper East got 39 wins. Michigan got 35 wins. New York got 33 wins. So if we could just get one more win on the season, we'd be better than New York. Come on. First period, 3-1. The first shot of the game went in from Max Domi. Then Bjorkstrand. Smith brings us within 1, but then Werenski restores the 2-goal lead. If Gibson, yeah, I guess we now that we have injuries off, but if Gibson didn't get injured, it might have been a different story. We'll see. Gibson will have a chance to perform when it comes to the Route 66 tournament. But I can't believe we had injuries on. Every series we have them off, but that one we had them on. I think you're telling me Gibson got injured? I don't even remember. Second period, 5-2. Roslovic brings us within 1, but then Bjorkstrand and Nyquist just busted back open. 3-goal lead. We're down by 3 here in the third period. Yeah, he did. Okay. Power play for the Grapefruit, killed off, and then Mikko Koivu makes it 6-2. What a disgusting end to the season. Man. 6-3 Logan Brown on the power play. Hey, there he is. Logan Brown. All right, let's hop in for the last few minutes. Let's check out the jerseys. Check out the arena. Look at those. Look at those. Let's just... Hold on. Let me just admire those for a second. With the C on his jersey. There's Ryan Suter. Beautiful. All right. 88 offense, 90 defense, 78 goaltending. And in a game where goaltending means nothing, everyone just fell apart. The goaltending was actually somewhat solid, and the 88 offense and the 90 defense were just non-existent. So, who am I to be surprised, though, right?
The Blue Jackets are going to want to bring this big lead home.
Alrighty. Here at Walt Disney World Arena, under the Magic Kingdom, Underground Arena. Big hit there. Maybe, perhaps. Nah, I don't know if it would really change anything. The simulation engine is still the same. Thanks for doing nothing there. A huge conglomeration of bodies for no reason. Winnipeg just scored. I think that was in the Healers. 3-2 Canadians now. Here's the other Jack Roslovic. Schmaltz. Yeah, it's a bit. You can see the calling up players and the seeing of the chemistry and stuff like that is a bit preferable. Thank you for doing nothing there, Nick Schmaltz. Is that Ehlers? No, actually it was Kyle Connor, second of the night. Second of the night. That's another conglomeration of bodies. What's going on? Stand up! The puck hits you on your head that you're still lying down. Schmaltz parting the Red Sea, and then David Saval just takes it away. Thank you for nothing. Oh man, great end to the season. Score another one. Make my day. There you go. Connor will get a hat-trick for me. Well, I wouldn't say that's the craziest statement. Who will get a hat-trick first? Kyle Connor, or you all, or Mia? I think Connor has the edge. Nice big body check to just really summarize this season. And we will lose 6-3 the final. Lovely. Another train wreck of a season. Good thing I didn't say anything this time, right? Yes, but hey, don't worry about it, guys. It's not like we built this team and we've been like in Minnesota where we have real heartbreak. This is just a one and done, and we'll see how they do in the tournament. If they don't want to do well, hey, that's their own fault. They're not going to make their state proud. They're not going to make their states proud. That's not my problem. So let's go. East USA. I'm going to write this down. The record was, were they worse than the NHL? I don't think that we were the worst, were we? No, second worst. Close. The Florida Grapefruit went 33, 41, and 8 with 26 ROW. Hold on. And 74 points. So those 74 points make them, that ties them. Okay, let me give you a quick updated standing if you can just do this in your head. Number 1 team, Upper East, 87 points. Second is actually East USA right here, as they have 74 points and 26 ROWs. With 74 points but 25 ROWs, despite having 2 more wins in their record, is Team Michigan. And then after that, it's Team New York with 72 points, and then Team Massachusetts, who had 63 points. So those are the rankings of the Team US, the Route 66 teams thus far. We scored 2.74 a game, and we let in 3.4 a game. That was probably the worst in the NHL, I would assume. 16.5% on the power play. Not the worst, but close to the bottom. Team West. Sorry, I didn't read Team West. Did I not write down Team West? You know what? Thank you, Just Chillin'. I did not write down Team West. So I'll take a pause in the YouTube video here to go find that. Let me go pull that up. Team Western USA. That was the last one. Whoa, talking to myself. Let's see. 29, 42, and 11 was Western USA. So I'll resume the YouTube video right here. So just to answer Just Chillin's question, last week on Western USA, and it's 3-3 as Blake Wheeler scores. Wonderful. Western USA, the California Cacti, went 29, 42, and 11 with 69 points. So better than Massachusetts, but not really anything to be proud of. Blake Wheeler makes it 3-3. So yeah, power play wasn't great. Where's the Grapefruit? There we are. 16.5. Wasn't terrible, not great. Penalty kill of 84.3%. One of the 4th best in the NHL. 4th best penalty kill, and maybe like, I don't know, maybe 20th. So like 20 out of 31, or 32. 31. 20 out of 31 for power play, but 4 out of 31 for penalty kill. So, what are you going to do? Okay, let's check out the point. Wow, that's a really low point total. 55 points only from Joe Pavelski. 55 from Quinn Hughes as a -17. Kessel 52 and a -22. JT Miller, 51, but 31 goals from JT Miller. Good season, I'd say. Ryan Suter, 51 points, -7. Jack Hughes, 46 points, up to an 86 overall. So good thing we put him higher in the lineup. And 24 goals is great, but just not much of a support. Schmaltz, Roslovic, Smith. Wow. What? -43. -43. 87 defensive awareness, but -43. Fantastic. Logan Brown got 19 points in 32 games and was a -7. That's cool. Crowley, 20 points in 43 games. Chikrin, -22. That's cool. Bjork, 4 points, -14. Goaltending dropped off. Yeah, Neto Jokovic went 21, 22, and 4. Couple shutouts. 890 save percentage. 3.42 goals against. Yeah, sorry, Nick Boyd. Nick Dowd. There he is. 23 points and a -18. Not bad at all, but yeah. You know what? Fourth line center. Still pride and joy of Alabama. I'm not going to be disappointed in Dowd at all. 3.42 goals against average. Grosnick was 12, 20, and 4 with a shutout. 897, 3.16, slightly better. Is Price wearing the red pads? Yes, I believe he is. Looking at the entire NHL. Come on, entire NHL. That's true, he played with Galchenyuk. That was what was dragging him down. Eichel wins the Art Ross in the NHL. The Maurice Richard goes to Patrick Laine with 55 goals. How about that? Got to cut him some slack, definitely. He was yeah, very true. Very true. Get back on board the Nick Dowd, what do you want to call it? Bandwagon, fan bus. All the usuals up here. Taylor Hall, Larkin. No big surprises. The other Joe Pavelski scored. Yeah, he scores 80 points. Yeah, that makes sense. That's great. David Perron, Matt Duchesne, Kopitar, Panarin, Krejci, 74 points from David Krejci. The other Phil Kessel scores 71 points. That's great. That's really great. And goaltending, Vasilevsky and Rask both getting 40 wins. Let's go minimum 40 games. I say the Vezina probably going to go to... Ooh, look at Thomas Greiss. Who's the... Yeah, Jokovic, worst goals against average. Probably Vasilevsky. Probably Vasilevsky getting the Vezina. So just look back here. So Vasilevsky, Rask, Bishop. Malcolm Subban went 38, 22, and 8. Got to give him respect for that. Good season from Saros, Blackwood, Price with over 3 goals against average. Holtby almost at 3 goals against average. Shesterkin, overrated in NHL. Never simulates well at all. A lot of good goalies with bad numbers. Bobrovsky, Leonard was... Actually, Leonard was okay. Allmark, whatever. Rookie skaters, anything in rookie skaters? Kaprizov, 56. Lafreniere, 53. Alrighty. So we'll probably just call it around there. We'll see who wins the Stanley Cup, and then we'll call it a night here. Thomas Greiss, not a bad season. We'll check the awards, check the cup, all that stuff. And hey, Mark, you called it. Mark called it. Check on the side there. On the chat, Mark calls it. The Toronto Maple Leafs win the Stanley Cup. Toronto always wins in EA's eyes. You know what? More often than not. Austin Matthews just simulates way too well. So Maple Leafs win the Cup. It was Maple Leafs and Avalanche in the Stanley Cup Finals. Eichel, Art Ross. Hart goes to Kucherov. Really? Usually the Art Ross and the Hart are pretty much the same. James Norris to Pietrangelo. Lady Bing to Sagan. And you know what? Jumbo gets the Cup. Lafreniere gets the Calder over Kaprizov. Conn Smythe goes to Marner. Vezina to Vasilevsky and Jennings. Provorov, Sandlak. Ryan O'Reilly wins the Ryan O'Reilly Award. Ted Lindsay to Kucherov. Laine gets the Maurice Richard. Let's check out. Was it an easy path for the Leafs? They won each series. It went 5-5, 6-6. There you go. How did Jumbo do in the playoffs? Jumbo, he deserved a Stanley Cup. Rantanen, wow, what a monster. Mikko Rantanen, 35 points in 24 games. But Marner, 29 and 22, gets the Conn Smythe. Should have pulled the J.S. Jaguar and given it to the player that didn't win the Stanley Cup. Toronto Maple Leafs. Good Irish boy. There he is. Jumbo Joe, 9 points in 22 games. That grizzled beard got to raise the Stanley Cup. Lovely. Hey, Zach Hyman, 23 points in 22 games. Shout out to Pat if he's here or whenever he watches. 23 points in 22 games for Zach Hyman. Stanley Cup champion Zach Hyman. Even Jason Spezza wins the Stanley Cup. All right, my friends, so I think we'll wrap it up there. Usually I like to go a little longer on stream to do some other stuff, but as we end off the YouTube video, I'll end off the stream as well because I want to go keep working on the Trevor Zegras career simulation. So to both those of you who are watching on Twitch and watching over on YouTube when this is uploaded tomorrow, thank you so much for watching as we continue to work through this Route 66 experiment. Another disappointment, but hey, like we said, it's not our problem. If these guys don't want to show up and represent their states, it's not our problem. We're just, we're getting to the really good ones. Hopefully Team Central and Team Minnesota can really give us a show, and we'll see in the Route 66 tournament, which is probably a month from now. I think so, in 4 weeks, right? I believe so. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Leafs with the cup. So I'll just say, if you're not already following on Twitch, you should go ahead and do that because we're streaming twice a week and you'll be notified of whenever we go live. And on YouTube, if you want to watch live, it's on the Route 66, that is, Thursday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern. Go Habs, go. Let's get a win against the Jets, hopefully, with Dominic Ducharme behind the bench. Ducharme from Teriano to Giuliano to Ducharme. We'll hope for some luck. So if you're not already subscribed on YouTube, go ahead and do that as well, as you'll be made aware of all the uploads, franchise mode, and career simulations, and all that jazz. So once again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.